knows everyone which way now. It was summer on the island of Sodor. Lots of vacationers like to visit the mountains. They like to hike along the beautiful mountain trails. The trails follow the railway lines through forests. By rushing rivers and around lovely lakes. Today, Rusty has two very important jobs. First, he has to take some workers to put up new signposts along the trails. The signposts show hikers which way to go. Rusty wanted the workers to finish quickly. His next job was to pick up Sir Topham Hatt, his wife, and their grandchildren from the wharf. They were all going for a hike by the lake. Rusty didn't want to be late. He hurried to the next location. Rusty was almost bursting. He wanted to get away. "It's time to go! It's time to go!" he called. "We haven't finished our job," said the workers. "But we have to leave now," Rusty hummed. "I can't be late for Sir Topham Hatt." But when Rusty arrived, he wasn't late. He was early. Thomas puffed up to say hello. "You look happy," tooted Thomas. "I am," hummed Rusty. When Sir Topham Hatt and his family arrived, they were very excited. They climbed on board Rusty's car and set off for their day at the lake. Rusty took them to the start of their hike. "We'll see you later at the cafe," boomed Sir Topham Hatt. And Rusty chugged cheerfully away. Rusty did all his other jobs as quickly as possible. He had to be on time to pick up Sir Topham Hatt and his family at the cafe. But when he arrived at the cafe, Sir Topham Hatt wasn't there. Rusty was puzzled. "They should be here by now." Rusty began to worry. Rusty decided to look for them. "I'm sure they can't be far away," he thought. At the quarry, Rusty found a group of campers. They were putting up their tents. Rusty asked if they had seen Sir Topham Hatt and his family. "No, we haven't," said the campers. Then Rusty met a party of fishermen at the coal mine. "Have you seen Sir Topham Hatt?" he asked. "No," said the fisherman. At the ruined castle, Rusty found a group of skiers. They hadn't seen Sir Topham Hatt and his family either. Rusty puffed on. And then he stopped. This is very strange," he puzzled. "Why were the skiers at the ruined castle, and the fishermen at the coal mine, and the campers at the quarry?" "Bust my buffers," Rusty hummed. "The signposts must be all pointing in the wrong direction. I made the workmen rush. This is all my fault." Rusty knew he had to go back to the place Sir Topham Hatt and his family had started from. Then follow the signs they had followed. So Rusty raced off.
Soon Rusty arrived at the place where he had dropped off Sir Topham Hatt. He looked at the signpost. The signpost wasn't pointing to the lake. It was pointing towards the hills.
That's the way to Hill Farm,
thought Rusty. Rusty chugged up the steep track towards the farm as fast as he could. When Rusty arrived at Hill Farm, he found Sir Topham Hatt and his family. Rusty explained all about the signposts.
I'm sorry, sir, he said sadly. I've spoilt your day. You wanted to go to the lake, and now you're at Hill Farm.
But we're having a wonderful day, boomed Sir Topham Hatt. The children have had a marvelous time playing with the animals. Rusty was very happy. Later, Rusty delivered everyone safely back to the wharf. "Goodbye, Rusty," called the children. "You can go home now."
Not yet, said Rusty. I've one more job to do.
Rusty hurried over to the workmen. Rusty told them about the signposts pointing in the wrong directions.
It was all my fault for hurrying you, he hooted. But I can take you back to put them right. And this time, I won't rush.